Hello and welcome to everyone. Now I'm gonna make a post-fight recap of the event, and this event was amazing. I didn't expect this. It will be so great. I really didn't expect the event was gonna be that great. But at the end of the day, that's the way it is. That's really much the way it is. The event was awesome, spectacular, outstanding, and honestly. Honestly, I got to say that I really, really enjoyed every single second of it. And hey, Jojo, how are you doing, friend? And about Johan Linus, he defeated Darian Vicks via split decision. I can say this was a bit of a robbery. Yeah, I can say it was a bit of a robbery. I kind of disagree. Hence, I picked Johan Linus. I was 9 out of 13. I'm first. Oh, thank you, man. 9 out of 13. This was how much was my score on this card. And about Linus, I do think it was a robbery. Thank you, man, for your long time support. I mean, I picked Linus, but I scored 2-1 in the favor of his opponent, and I believe X was heavily robbed. And Alice Reed versus Melissa Martinez, very clean scoring, very much of a clean scoring, and Alice Reed versus Melissa Martinez was pretty much great way to go for Alice Reed. She won 3 rounds. She won 3 rounds fair and square, and she won won 3 rounds fair and square, and this was a great way to go. So, got to say, this was a lovely, lovely performance by Alice Reed, and she did a great job. She really, really did a great job. Now, Alatin Hiley versus Chad and Kelly here, pretty much great Demolition Magician by Alatin Hiley, very much fair scoring. Then Norma Dumont defeated Daniel Wolf. You've seen a lot of domination at the end of Norma Dumont, so I agree. I agree with all that was written, and I do agree that every single judge was on point here. Great performance by Norma Dumont. Then we've seen a brutal knockout of Chris Burnett or TKO against Jay Collier. Jay Collier weathered the storm early on and tried to piece his opponent up, but he was unable to, as well as you've seen. No matter what he was doing, Chris Burnett simply didn't want to go down. And when you don't want to go down like that, when you're so tough, you're gonna waste your cardio, especially considering the fact that you are a heavyweight. Heavyweights are not known for great gas tank, but Burnett survived the early onslaught and won. Then we had Dennis Tillillian, who destroyed Jamie Pickett via second round TKO. Such a great performance. Almeida, as expected, choked out Anton Turkay, but this was a mismatch. I mean, it's not okay to feed that kid to the wolves. Then if you hate Anton Turkay, why you hate the guy? He's a good guy. He accepted the bout on a short notice, and you should show at least a bit of respect towards this guy. So please, Dana, just show a bit of respect towards this guy. He deserves it. He's an awesome guy. Then the next fight, we had Julian Erosa, who defeated Hakeem Dawodu via anonymous decision, and I thought that Julian Erosa is probably going to outwork his opponent. Hakeem Dawodu never been knocked out, but Julian Erosa offered better cardio overall, 5 out of 8. Preliminary card was 5 out of 8, and honestly, this was pretty much decent performance by me when it comes to Kaepering. 9 out of 13. I'm not unhappy, And I'm gonna talk about the main card right now. Johnny Walker defeats Jon Kutalaba via submission, rear naked choke, and I didn't expect that Johnny Walker was gonna choke him out. That was a massive, massive upset, massive surprise for me. That's not something I've seen coming. And when I've seen that coming, I was like, "What the heck?" I was expecting the two will stand and engage. That's how I was expecting. And to be honest, that was the way it went. I really, really tried so hard not to believe that was happening, but way to go to Johnny Walker. I mean, my pick was the fight will not go the distance, so really my pick was the fight will not go the distance. But again, honestly, what can I say? I don't know what to say, honestly. I don't know what to say. I'm trying to say that this was pretty much nice, but this was the greatest surprise for me. This really was the greatest surprise for me at the end of the day, and let's see, guys. So, what a great victory by Johnny Walker it was. Then we got Irene Aldana who defeated Macy Chiasson via third round TKO. Up kick to the liver. This is a legendary KO. This will be remembered for a long time. It was an okay fight, but man, up kick to the liver, you rarely see that. You pretty much rarely see that. And also yesterday was social gloves. That's like YouTube boxing. That's also something nice. Then Daniel Rodriguez outworked Li Jingliang. This was the greatest robbery I've ever seen. This was clean victory for Li Jingliang, and this was a great robbery by Li Jingliang. So Li Jingliang won this fight. I mean, let's be honest. He was robbed. He was heavily robbed. And what can I say, man? What can I say, man? I mean, one of the worst robberies I've ever seen. I gave 2 rounds for Li Jingliang, but he could have won all 3 rounds. And people say like Li Jingliang dominated. Well, I can't say he dominated, but he was better. Let's be honest, he was better. He was a better guy. And then we had the situation of Khamzat Chimaev, who defeated Kevin Holland via submission. And we had a situation with Khamzat Chimaev, who defeated Kevin Holland via submission. Khamzat Chimaev really did a great job here. Khamzat Chimaev defeated Kevin Holland via submission, and Khamzat Chimaev, I didn't expect that coming. You know, we've seen some problems here, and there were some tricky picks out of this world. There were some tricky picks, and that's not something I've seen. That's pretty much not something I've seen. I've seen problems on Khamzat Chimaev's end when he was trying to hit the scale, and when he was trying to hit the scale. So, got to say that he was trying to hit the scale. I got to say that he was trying to hit the scale, and then we got some changes. We've got some performance. Honestly, Khamzat Chimaev could destroy everybody. Khamzat Chimaev really did a great job, and really did a great job by performing so well against his opponent. And Khamzat Chimaev really did a great job. So Khamzat Chimaev submitted Kevin Holland. This was brutal. I mean, he can do it to everybody. Now. He is ready for a title contention. You see, that's a title contention. So I hope he's gonna get the shot soon. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. What can I say? I wasn't expecting 5th defeat in a row on the end of Tony Ferguson. So what can I say? Man? Great performance by Nate Diaz. He still has flair inside of him. And I'm gonna say awesome. Just fucking awesome. That's what I'm gonna say. Really awesome. Great card this was. I enjoyed every single second of it. And let's bring it on, guys. Let's bring it on. So, to be honest, this was one of the greatest cards I've ever seen, and I hope to witness more of the cards like this in the future.